You said I would already been Spider-Man by now. What the
Yeah, like
hell?
this was like an evil energy with it. You know what I'm saying?
So you turned into Venom, is what you're telling me.
It was happening.
Hits and hoop season.
Welcome back to another episode of Hits and Hoops. I'm Tyler, and I'm here with my main man Dixon. What's good, Chicho?
Wagwan, bruv. What you lot saying?
We're back from a couple week hiatus. We had a few things that Dixon will clear up in a minute, but today we got a lot to get to. Dixon, we got NBA is back, which it
We
kind of
like
always starts a little bit, kind of sneaky.
not this time, buddy.
Not this time because the NBA already started off on fire. Um, but before we get to that, just want to make sure y'all follow our socials, YouTube, IG, Spotify, um,
All that.
all of Apple, just
Anything
wherever
you could
podcasts are
think of.
fine. Yeah, just look for us.
So, recently I moved to a new environment, right? I'm a Florida boy, thick and thin, but recently I moved to a new environment, vampire type environment. That's why my skin is lighter. Transformation is
Oh,
in
it's all part of the plan.
this is part of the metamorphosis. But, I was doing a lot, two concerts, one protest, all in the same week, really trying to get in touch with the city, try to get in touch with the people, literally and figuratively. And got sick, super sick, like one of those beat your ass flus, one of those like stay up all night because you can't breathe type shit. So, and this is all during the big weather change. So it's getting colder. A lot of people that live in states where it gets cold, you know what time it is around this time of the year where the weather starts changing and it changes quick. So if you're not ready for it, it's gonna get you. So I had that, finally was getting out of it after, quite some time, about like 10 days, and had like a weird itch on my back, you know. Thought it was a spider. I really hoped it was the one that bit Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? But
Reasonable.
it wasn't, but it was like a weird type of itch. It was more like internal, you could say. But I didn't pay no mind. It was just one little thing, boom. So the next day woke up a little bit more, like next to it. I'm like, oh, okay. The alien species
It
has spread.
started.
It has spread. It has started.
Transformation has begun.
Still didn't think nothing of it because it still wasn't tripping me out. Like I was just like, well, it's probably just some bites or whatever, mosquito or whatever. Next day, some more, but like on the side of my body. So I'm like, whoa, like this thing is spreading quick and it's happening like while I'm sleeping. So my first thought is like bed bugs and stuff, but Maria obviously sits next to me, so can't be that. She didn't get into that. I still don't know what it is at this point, but I'm like, oh, this is like I didn't. It's not the spider that bit Spider-Man. This is like symbiote type shit, Venom type shit.
You said I would already been Spider-Man by now. What the
Yeah, like
hell?
this was like an evil energy with it. You know what I'm saying?
So you turned into Venom, is what you're telling me.
It was happening.
All right.
Days keep going, it keeps spreading. Now it's all the way up to my chest. Started in the middle of my back, and it wrapped away like its way around, almost like a rash looking thing.
Damn.
But every day, oh wait, you cut out, buddy.
My fault, my fault.
This boy over here trying to send a text mid pod and shit.
No, no, no. I was trying to turn you down a little bit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So it spread, to the front of my body, and also every day the pain kept getting worse. So at this point, I'm like, man, I gotta go urgent care, see what's up.
Hey, back up just a little bit. You're getting like kind of staticky. I don't want to like interrupt you, but
No, okay, thank you. Need that.
because you kept getting closer and then it kept getting louder. But I didn't want.
Exactly. I'm perfect right here.
Yeah, like if you, yeah, just
Uh,
so yeah.
every day kept getting worse. Finally, decided to go to the urgent care. Waiting for a long minute, you know how it is. Finally gets seen. Doctor takes a look at it. She said, "Oh, you have shingles."
Oh shit.
I'm like, the fuck kind of old head shit is this? Like, bro, that sounds like some
Yo, you turned 30 and got shingles.
bro, that sounds like some like retirement home shit. Like, what we talking about? Shingles. And pretty much it's like if you had chicken pox, it's like a virus that stays in the nerves of your spine that, reinvents itself and comes back as shingles. But usually people don't get it until they're over 50. But if you know me, Benjamin Button syndrome, it makes sense. So, but yeah, man, that shit was crazy. Deep internal pain. Like you feel it in the bones of your body.
Hey, that's the last thing I'm gonna want to do is podcast when you're feeling like that. You feel me?
Brother, what? It was
Like
good
you
just
can,
talking to you on the phone, like just being able to take my mind off it, chop it up. But yeah, not for the pod, for sure.
even watching sports like that is agonizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, thugged it out. Took mad pain medication and stuff, and we here. We bike.
All right, we back. Hey, it's like we never left, right? All right, so let's jump right into NFL, right into it. And I do have a few additional things that we had on the docket.
Thank you.
Real quick shooters.
Need
But
that.
we're gonna start with I mean a big story in our fandom, the Tua month of
Hold on, bruh.
October,
Yes, yes.
the month of October for Tua. Yeah.
Thank you. Start at the beginning of the month. Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of the his a lot of his let's say lightheartedness took it in a bad a narrative in a bad way because we're losing, because we're taking L's.
No, he was saying super dumb shit at those press
He was.
conferences.
I can't see over
Throwing teammates
guys.
under the bus, deflecting, not taking ownership, not taking responsibility.
Yeah.
But let's start this to the game. Can you inform the people you went to a game? It was like a thing.
Oh yeah. Like I went to a Panther game. Panthers because I live in North Carolina.
Because to me, that was the determining moment in the season. So that's why I
Yeah.
want to relate it to like your personal experience. So tell me about the game. Like you went with your fam and shit. How to go?
Oh, the whole day was awesome. Like this Panther Stadium, pretty generic football stadium,
Oh,
but
okay.
pretty cool.
On
Like
some ESPN 2K5 shit.
yes. They got the cool big Panthers in the front, which they do a good job with.
It has like the city, the skyline in the back.
It's really nice. The skyline's nice.
That's fresh.
The view was very nice, I would say, and it was a beautiful day, so we got lucky with that. But as the game progressed, as the game itself, I won't get to anything off the field too much, but the game itself, you could feel, and I'm however far, you can feel the the deflation of the team in real time.
Both teams at this point.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when Carolina started kicking your ass, you have a number one, I'm sorry, the first game running back, Enrico, and he has 200 yards. You can feel they can't stop. It wasn't the biggest thing I felt was that you can feel just Tua's confidence kind of evaporate, right? But that you could also feel the deflation in the defense. You can
Team in the
feel
team overall.
the team
Because we
overall and every
started
aspect.
off on
It was
top.
17, what, 17-0, 17-3?
Put your mic down a little bit more.
How's this? Is better?
That would probably help. Yeah.
So you eh,
No, that's perfect.
in in the moment, like in the stadium, you can feel the Dolphins losing the game, and it's
The
kind of like
momentum thing, that's a real thing that like
eh,
if you don't really follow NFL and sports in general closely,
eh,
momentum is everything in football.
hey, for a one, what they were, what, 1-4 at the time, 1-3 team for the Panthers, that shit was full, and it's a big stadium,
You said there's a lot of Dolphins fans out there
and
too.
there was a lot of yeah, a lot of yo,
Well,
a lot of white guys with dreads. I don't. That's just something that I noticed. Yeah, it just caught me off guard. Yo, if you're white and you want to get dreads, Do your thing. I don't care, but I
Oh,
just noticed a lot.
them white boys from the hood type shit. Them white boys that get the
Hey,
pass for the
I don't
N-word type shit.
discriminate, but no, both. You got, your kids that might still live at your mom's house, but then you also got that. Yeah. Hey,
No,
what's
for sure.
cool, whatever. Yeah, but it was fun though. The kids actually cried when we lost. It was pretty funny.
Man, I feel bad for them having to, experience that because, all right, me personally, bro, that was the game where I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm still gonna tune in. I'm still gonna keep an eye on the game, but this isn't gonna be the highlight of my Sunday anymore. It can be, cannot be.
Understandable.
There
Yeah.
is too much great NFL going on around the league for me to sit there and highlight my Dolphins game as the highlight. I can't, bro. It has to be the secondary third thing going on. Because every time I tune in, it's been ass, bro. It's been a shit show. Every time. And that game was just because, like, Bryce Young didn't look any better than Tua.
Nope.
They
He
both look
made
undersized. They
he made
both look underage. They both looked everything.
he made more plays than Tua did. He had that nice
When it
touchdown to
mattered.
McMillan, like a third
T
and
Mac,
12. Yeah, I like him, man. He was just nice. He's a good player.
he
I
was
hope
fire out there.
I
Pause.
hope he was the number one receiver. That's for sure.
Okay.
Like, yeah, he looks
How was
legit.
the Dowdle experience?
It was it sucked because it was happening to us, but it was cool seeing a running back run over 200 yards in person, just dominate a side of the ball by itself.
What was his running style though?
Ooh, that's hard to like in person. I couldn't tell you right now. I'd have to think about that.
They saying he be running hard as hell.
Oh, I mean, he's definitely a hard runner. I was trying to think of like a person, but no, it was super dope. So going off of that Carolina game because I felt the same way as you do. Um, we played the Browns. We played. Uh,
Fam,
that
you
was
got
that was awful.
manhandled by Bryce Young and Dylan Gabriel back to back, family.
Like I understand the weather thing, but
No, no,
that
no, no. You got manhandled by Bryce Young and Dylan Gabriel. Two JV looking ass boys.
with which both should have been a win, a very easy win. Should have.
Two post puberty looking ass boys. They don't
It,
even got facial hair much.
the Dolphins that showed up to that Browns game was inexcusable. A laughing stock of an embarrassment of the franchise. That was the lowest of the year. But the team that showed up to the Atlanta game is a lot different. More physical, more flying around. But we got lucky with the Cousins shit. We really
Of
did.
course, bro. Penix was in there. Would have been a different game for sure.
I agree. I agree. But the Falcons are a frustrating ass team, that's for sure. I mean, they're so week to week. We're week to week because look what we were fucking. We got 2 wins, but man, that team has so much more promise than
Yeah,
us.
no, they're really up and down. We're just down and down.
Until we have, I don't. It's there. There's a lot of reasons why the team's fucking ass. It's not just because of Tua's play. It's the offensive line play. It's defensive line letdown. It's yeah, Jordan Brooks. There's a reason why he's
But
got the lowest
explain to me
tackles.
what happened to Tua because I remember everything is so clear to me in terms of this whole Tua process from
I
the
think
beginning
he.
to now. And like what we always said when he was balling was if he stays healthy, we'll be good.
Mhm.
That was the feeling. And he's been healthy. He hasn't got another concussion.
Knock on wood, boy.
He hasn't thrown, the crip fingers up. It's been good. And
Ain't that
he
dope?
has regressed very, very much.
So I think a lot of it has to do with Tua's physically different in his phase of his career. He's not as agile. He's not as like flexible. He can still move around a little bit, but
He's
moving
getting
around.
older. His start piling up. He wasn't even athletic to begin with.
He wasn't athletic, but he could move a little bit.
So now
He
that
can
he
get himself
lost
out
the
of
little bit
trouble.
that he had,
Yeah, that's part of it. But also, I think one of the biggest part of it, and this is I have a sub discussion off of this that I want to get to, is I think his confidence is getting to him by carrying franchises is hurting his confidence because it's not going good. And I know he deflects, but it you can
No, you can tell the
you could
confidence
see
is
it on
shot.
the field.
But
There's a
wait, let
there's
me let me ask you. You think any of this is CTE related? I'm not even trying to be funny.
no, I don't think so. No. I think that what I see Tua when his in it, and we only get to see his press conferences and shit like that, is there is a
He's changed.
yeah, he is.
I'm not saying I'm not saying why. I mean, hey, anyone that makes millions of dollars has that much pressure and is that famous, you're gonna change.
there's there's
But he's
yes.
changed.
There's more of a he's frustrated, you could tell. There's something behind the scenes that he don't like. You could tell.
But
And
it
there's
was
a
the same thing. All right, so this is the problem. Tua, you keep doing this, you're gonna become the common denominator. You did this during the Flores era. You started saying it was toxic. You started throwing people under the bus. You started deflecting. We gave you the pass. We said, hey, you know what? Ryan Flores was super hard. We seen the team play hard as they might have ever played with him, but we said, you know what? With Tua, it was weird day to day with Fitzpatrick. I didn't like it personally. And now it's the same thing. So it's like, all right, well, we also got to start looking at Tua. Like, what's your role in all this?
no man, that's this nowhere like that, man. We've seen to his peak. And now his peak, he's not gonna be able to get to his peak unless everything is perfect. He needs an O line. We have one of the worst in the league. He needs man. Waddle's his number one, which is great. Who's his true number two right now? Malik Washington, which is at best of three. You have Darren Waller, which is what he was actually had chemistry with. That shit's dead. They ran, dude, this past weekend, and I think they should continue doing it. They ran six offensive linemen. They substituted uh, pretty much a one or two spot for tight end and put an O line there, and it worked. It gave him extra time.
I think, like you said, it's a huge confidence thing, and I think it's a huge chemistry thing.
Yeah, there,
Like,
it's
bro,
all.
the quarterback is such a chemistry based role. Like, you gotta be leader of men. You gotta be someone that people fuck with, like genuinely. If your teammates don't fuck with you, they think you're a square. They think you like this and that. It's not gonna work. It's
Yeah,
just
so I
not.
think it's a group thing. It's a group of things. But I mean, Dolphins fans will know. But this team has probably, I think it's 25 or 30 new players on it. So
Man,
that's over
fuck
half
that.
the roster.
Tua fell off like crazy. We just gotta call it what it is. Franchise
I mean,
quarterback to saying that we got to get rid of him after this year. Like it,
yeah.
and it ain't even on some like, oh, we have to see. Like, no, he fell off to the point where it's like, no, after this year, you're done, buddy. Like this is the end. Like I'm not even saying he's fallen off. He fell off.
So would you be would it be crazy to say that he goes somewhere else and does well?
Could
Because
happen. It could
if
happen, but
given
I just
time, he
know
can do
him
it.
with this team, with this whole thing is
Right.
done. And the only way for him to flourish is if, like you said, he has the Avengers around him. So that's kind of rare to
I
come by in the
see.
NFL, but I don't see him flourishing elsewhere. I really
Look,
don't.
Tua has limitations. Okay, athletically, he has limitations. His ability is limited, but he's elite in certain things. And like I said, at his stage of his career, his physical attributes are not as what they used to be. It's just what it is. He's even said it himself.
But it's the decision making. It's the inability to get off reads. It's the turnovers. Like I get what you're saying with the
But
physical, but it's beyond that.
all those three link to the worst offensive line. They has to. Dixon, we've
Can't,
seen,
bro.
hey,
I
franchise
can't let
quarter.
you do it this time, bro.
No, Dixon, I agree with you. We need to move
And
on from Tua, but I'm telling you, this is not all on him. This
no,
is
of
not,
course. Defense, one of the worst, bottom three, if not five defenses in the league.
but I'm saying his time in here is not all his bad of doing.
Okay.
It's a mismanagement
The
of talent.
coaching is shit too. Everyone's saying that too. It's
Coaching is so week
McDaniels
by week.
is just as much blame on him as Tua too. Tyreek, his whole misbehavior, like the injury is one thing, but even before that, it was bad. So yeah, you're right. It's been a shit show, and this all starts from the top. Ownership,
Yeah, it's
Greer.
it's
A lot of
Greer
people
just
fire
got trying
Greer,
to.
fire McDaniel, fire Tua. You do those three things, be in a good direction.
It's unfortunate, but that's where we're at.
I heard they're trying to keep McDaniel.
I'm not trying to hear nothing until the end of the year because right now it's
Okay.
going to be clickbait. You feel me? It's going to be, yeah,
Facts.
well, I like this.
But he's not
Oh,
getting fired this year during the season.
as of right now, no. At week 8 or week 9, no.
Okay.
Either he's going to be around unless we go like, I believe if we got embarrassed at this game, then we would move on because that would be a big hit to the fan base.
And do you see Tua starting for the rest of the year?
Yeah, that's yes. Unless there's a financial decision at the end of the year, yeah.
You saw he got benched versus the Browns.
I
Was
mean,
it
he
was that
was
versus the Browns?
terrible. I
Yeah.
mean, it was more like hey,
We
this
were
game,
getting blown out.
yeah, this game's out of line, like throw Ewers in.
I could see him getting benched. If he pulls off another one of those Carolina Cleveland
That
performances.
wasn't like, oh shit, you're losing this game, like get in, like put someone else in to regain the game. That
But
was
to
a
me, that
bench.
was super significant. And McDaniel's comments kind of showed me like, oh, McDaniel has somewhat security in his job, and he has the right to say, all right, well, I need to bench you, buddy. Even if it's not related to your play, just for the team, just for a spark, just for a change
Yeah.
up real quick. I
I
think
do
he's
feel that
authorized to do that now. I do.
I do feel that there's a different dynamic with McDaniel and Tua than there was 2 years ago, we'll say. Even last year,
Everything's different when you're winning.
everything. Speaking of winning, talking about a franchise that has been doing a lot of that in the last couple of years, and they're back to winning. Are the Chiefs real contenders?
I hate this shit, bro.
He's back. Hey, back from the dead, Dixon. Because you were talking all that shit. Look what happened. And
Bro,
you,
and I was
hey, come back, come back. You can't even say it's some ref shit. You can't
I
even say
wanted to
you,
so
hey,
badly. Bro, listen, I was ready to come in here and shit on them and double, triple, quadruple down. I can't do that.
they're
My
strongholders, man.
eyes,
They're
my
playing
eyes,
ball.
I'm seeing it. Like I can't deny what I'm seeing.
Wow.
Like they used like all right, the thing was last year they were barely scraping by. Like
Like 10
barely.
games within a score.
Like yeah, voodoo.
It was something like that.
They needed black magic. They needed anything just to barely get by. They've been putting belt to ass
Spanking teams. Yeah.
on all three sides of the ball.
Hey, I'm so happy you're here, man. Because I was worried for you if you didn't see that.
I don't want to be, bro. I really hate this, bro. I really hate this, fam. Ain't nobody at home more worried and sick looking at this than me. I still don't got to win the Super Bowl, but are they very
They're contenders. They're
dangerous? Are
playing
they
strong.
very valid to go and make it 100%?
So what do you think switched? Like what do you feel switched in their games?
The whole Xavier Worthy, just him by himself opened up something. And then when Rasheed Rice came back, it opened up a whole nother thing. And I was one to say that, they weren't gonna do that. Like they weren't
I
that
know.
that
Yeah.
valuable. But it opens up Travis Kelce. It opens up Mahomes. It opens up the running backs. And the defense is looking really good. So
Defense looks very like they got a new energy almost.
and Mahomes has been balling. I
Purpose.
got him, in one of my fantasy leagues. I was tied for first. I'll probably be down to like third by now, but he's been balling. I mean,
Oh yeah. I agree. So going to another team that's balling, the Colts. The 7-1 Colts. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to say they are a top 3 team in the league. There's no denying it.
You could say top 14 for sure, that tier one. But do you believe in them? You
Honestly,
see
man,
them winning a Super Bowl this year, right now?
yeah,
Stop it.
you have you.
Stop it.
What
Stop
evidence,
it. Stop it.
Dixon?
Stop it.
Dixon, take
Hundreds of years of NFL.
take.
There's
Listen,
always been the
take,
hot team, the Cinderella team
that's true. Yep.
with the comeback story, and they have a great season, and it's historic. And
Okay.
then it comes to an end in the playoffs. It just happens. Unless you're really a historic, like, all right, Cinderella story, Eli Manning, but that's a historic quarterback. That ain't just a 1 year thing.
2 year thing.
But normally, when you see these historic, great Cinderella comeback type, even the Dolphins had a Cinderella type, like it comes to an end, and this will come to an end. Ain't no way I'm putting my chips on Daniel Jones to make it to the Super Bowl and win.
But you is so you don't see a scenario at all where they make it to Super Bowl. The way they're playing, listen, the way they're playing with Jonathan Taylor being the best back, with the defense playing as well as they are, they're beating the shit out of teams. They're not just like winning,
No,
scraping.
they're on pace to be a historically great offense.
Listen to JT's stats. 143 on the ground. You have 850 yards, 12 touchdowns. He has 27 catches with 200 yards, two touchdowns. I mean, he's averaging, well
No,
over
he's been
100
going
yards and
crazy.
two touchdowns a game.
He's had a
You have
couple
that
three touchdown games.
with Tyler Warren, has been a star coming out
Best
of
tight end
college.
in the league thus far.
And you actually have Daniel Jones making his receivers make plays. Like Pierce is actually a good name in the NFL this year.
I hear you. No, I
Daniel
think
Jones, yo, Dan, this is the best we. This is like if you wipe Daniel Jones's name off it and named him whatever blank, Joe Fredericks, we're like, man, this guy has a future. Legit, this offense just looks so different than AR-15 the last year or
oh
two,
my God.
and it's humming right now. So if I think if they carry this on, and injuries are part of the game, and there's a lot of adversity, we're only halfway through.
And those great running backs, it's hard for them to finish the whole journey. I've
They
seen
need
this
a,
too.
they need help. They need help.
Seen this with Derrick Henry, CMC, so many times these great running backs, it's hard for them to keep it up throughout the whole playoffs and finally deliver. I don't see it happening with them, but I could see them getting to an AFC championship. But
Okay,
that's
so then you see them battling at least for it.
yeah, they'll get to an AFC championship at most.
Okay, all right. I respect that. I respect that. Do you think JT's the best in the league this year?
100%.
I don't know why, but the best running back in the league thing used to be so dope. We had LT, Jamal Lewis, Larry Johnson, Chris Johnson. It was so good growing up, and I still love the running back position. So it still needs to be
I would say right now it's
put on
him,
the
and then
stool.
you got to throw Bijan and Gibbs in there. Whatever you do, them two is a combo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. I
You got to
agree.
throw them two as well. And CMC still him.
Still a great weapon. Holy shit. The fact that that team is so injured, man, it sucks because CMC best weapon in the league. He really is.
Yeah,
And hey, let's try next year to like turn injuries off, or if we could do that now, if there's any way in the NFL we could do that.
in
Just
real
turn it
life.
off in real life. Yeah. Going to something else that's real life. We got to do our Caleb check-in. Year two. What are you shaking your head for?
He's not it.
That's
He's
it. You're done. That's it. 8 games.
last time I told you last time, which we did our check-in, what, probably 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's not it, buddy. It's it's
That's it.
it's it's something you can't fix, something you can't teach.
What is
Has
it?
all the physical tools in the world. What is it? It's just
What does he not have with him?
the check down ability,
Huh.
the
Trying to make a
the
big play
slow and
every play.
steady ability, the layup ability.
The process.
Fam, I've seen Tom Brady become the best in the world by just taking what the defense gave him. If you just gave him checkdowns all game, then guess what, buddy? It was checkdowns all game. And then the moment you came up and adjusted, bombs over your head. With him,
Man,
it's just it's just even when they win, he ain't really balling like that. You know what I mean?
man, I'm still very patient with him because I think this is 8 games with a true offensive person. You see it sometimes, but you see him try to make those outrageous plays. And
Like even when yeah, like even when they win, it's like they barely scrape by. It's a full team effort. But the only game I've seen him where he balled was against the Cowboys. But like I told you then, that's because that's the Cowboys.
I mean, if the Bears in their last 4 games, other than this past weekend,
Three
I
and
think
one.
they had 15 turnovers. Like they forced 15
Yeah,
turnovers.
yeah, beat
You
defense
do
been
that,
balling.
you're gonna win some games. But
DeAndre
Caleb,
Swift, DeAndre Swift been balling too.
yeah, so Caleb Williams is not necessarily carrying the team. He's just helping out. But you want to see more because I feel like you still see it, but you just don't
Here
think
and
he's
there.
figured it out because I think eventually he will figure it out. It's not going to be this year, but I feel he will still with Ben Johnson.
You know how good you got to be to ball and like have painted nails and be accepted in the locker room? Like you got to be Dennis Rodman level great to do some dumb shit like that.
All right, last thing I want to have on the NFL, and I have some very bad news for you. I know you were a believer in this gentleman by the name of Ritter. He has been benched.
Why? Why the fuck?
He's 1-11, 1-12.
This year he was decent, bro. It's fine. Go ahead. I mean, I think
Huh?
they just have to do something, right? As a team.
Yeah, I mean,
Bro,
something.
me and I've heard a lot of analysts say like we've been impressed with his performance this year. I don't think that was a solution at all.
Really?
Yeah, at all. And then you got players like super committed to New Orleans, like Olave and Kamara saying like I'm not leaving, so don't even try to trade me. Like, what? No, I'm trading you tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah, I heard Kamara say, or not him, but like I read a quote. They said like if you trade me, I'll retire or some shit like that.
Like these boys really like that New Orleans food really be
Really
that
not
for
true.
real. Hey, you seen the Olave like concussion highlight tape?
Oh yeah, that's slept on because he wasn't on. He's not a quarterback, so they don't care. It's
He's
worse than Tua's.
bro, no, he's gone through it.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
And he's a great receiver, but it's
Great
just
receiver.
his play style and his
Ohio State,
frame.
right?
Yeah, the Ohio State. His frame, yeah, he be getting fucked up out there.
Look who he's been thrown to or thrown with. Derek
Damn.
Carr, fucking
You
Ritter.
know Derek Carr's good to go throw you a hospital ball for sure.
Hospital bar check down to Kamara. That's it on the NFL. You got anything else that you want to add to it?
I mean, since we was just chopping it up, talking this shit, are the Broncos legit?
Man, I'm just it's the boat. It's the first. I know they kicked ass this past weekend, but they've had a lot of games where their offense becomes very stagnant, and Bo Nix sometimes has to make kind of like ridiculous kind of plays to get them back in. But they're definitely kind of streaky. I would say their defense is great. Benito is awesome. Their end. Patrick
Defensive player of the
Surtain.
year. Yeah. They
Patrick
got
Surtain.
Hufanga now.
Who fought? Yeah, that was a great signing that from San Francisco. I think they can be. I'm not sold on them yet, but I think they can be.
Hey, I bought stocks on them about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have that it factor in terms of like find a way to win no
that
matter
Giants
what.
overtime game was incredible.
Find a way to win no matter what. And when you
Yeah.
have that, you don't even like Bo Nix, he just needs to be clutch. You don't even gotta be great. You just gotta be clutch because coach and the defense gonna put you in a position to win every time. So to me they're like dark horse contenders to win it all
Okay, I like that. I
for
like that.
sure.
Who's your favorite team right now? Like Who
I
do you
still
think is
got the
best?
Eagles. I think the only thing that could stop the Eagles is themselves.
What's the? I don't understand the AJ Brown drama. Can you
It's just
explain?
some receiver diva shit, bro. And it's so annoying at this point, bro.
Is it really because he's not getting every ball thrown to him?
Yes.
What?
That's literally it. Don't matter if they win or not. It,
I
shit's
thought AJ Brown was different. I really did.
nah, hell nah, bro. You see Saquon having one of the worst seasons, by
Yeah.
any running back, and
Well,
he's keeping it true. He just balled this past weekend.
yeah, this
So.
past weekend he fucking went.
But so before that, and he not making commotion. But you see Devontae Smith, he was second row to AJ Brown for years, and this year he's having a bit better year than AJ Brown. But man, the way Hurts looked against the Vikings, that was Hurts like on max. Like
Yeah.
that was Super Bowl Hurts.
Yeah.
And then if he can be that unstoppable team, because that defense is still very much elite. I love like that, bro. There's been two teams I've been watching closely all year, besides the Dolphins. Jaguars,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, but they're not really that good. And Eagles. So I'm very much tapped into Zach Bond, top five linebackers in the league, all that type of shit.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Going to the NBA. It just started not too long ago. We didn't have a review this year, but we'll catch y'all up. The biggest story that started out in the season was the NBA scandal with the gambling with Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups. I mean, we didn't even talk about this. How did we not talk about this?
Bro, wait. This season is one of them seasons. I'm telling you and the people out there, off rip. Like one of them all-time great seasons this year has the makings of that.
How so?
I mean, with everything from this scandal, that's gonna change the way people play, and you already seeing it. All these 50 balls and shit are not random. People know they have to play authentic ball now. The gambling's over for this year at least. It's like when shit gets hot, you gotta play it, you gotta play it clean for a little bit. So this year we're gonna see some of the most ethical try hard ball that you're gonna see. And then that combined with the OG's still in it, which is KD, Steph, and Bronze. They're going to be very much contending, but you're seeing this new wave, like the new wave,
The wave is yeah, it's coming.
and you see what that holds, and it's just very exciting. I think just this season's one of them ones. It's just got a feeling in the air, like you said. NBA usually creeps up. No, this year it arrived. It knocked loudly on the door.
Yeah, shit. Talking about well, let's
Let's talk
before
about the scandal shit, but this is what
yeah,
I
yeah,
want us to
yeah.
do. This is what I want us to do because I think we just connected with the universe.
Okay. Keep going.
Do you think it was a coincidence that all this happened at the same time that we were very much, or at least me, which in turn you as well, were invested in the Sopranos?
No, I
You
don't think
can't,
that.
but you can't tell me that didn't hit like, oh,
Oh, because I'm a big Sopranos guy. Yeah, I love that mafia
well, not
shit.
just that, because we've been covering the show and I'm watching the show,
Oh,
and this
okay.
scandal happened directly relating to the show.
Okay. So you think they did that on purpose because of Ice and Hoops?
N- Come on. Not they,
Okay.
the
No, I know.
universe, fam.
The universe, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
This shit's blowing minds. So
yeah.
I kind of want to
What's the
do.
mind blowing part of it though? Just the correlation. You're
I'll
watching
get to
Sopranos.
that. I'll get to that.
Okay.
So this is what I kind of want to do the Sopranos review mix with
That's cool, me.
Scandal review.
Yeah, that's cool, me.
So when I told you earlier, I told you I was mad sick before I got the shingles. During that time, I OD'd on Sopranos episodes, and I actually had to take a break because I was watching like five a day.
Oh yeah, you are deep in it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
know it's a lot. It's a lot.
So
You
so
felt hey, you
far.
felt like 17% more aggressive.
Yeah, like I had to take a break. Like I
Yeah,
had to like take a vacation from,
for sure.
From Jersey. You feel me?
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm in season three, obviously. Like I said to y'all, rest in piss, pussy.
Uh-huh.
Rest in piss, Mama Soprano. They out of here.
The devil. Yep.
They out of there. Christopher got shot up. He survived. Real G. Um, and yeah, they just in the flow of things. Really, not really much else going on. But those were like the major milestone things that happened. Pretty much like in season two. So like I said, I'm in season three. Shit's still going down with the therapist. He's still having his issues with his family and shit, with the mob and shit. They got the Italian guy that came down, started helping them out. So it's like a transitional period, but one of the things that they do in the show, and one of the things I wanted to talk to you and Rue about, even though Rue and you don't answer, it's fine. I'm gonna keep sending shit.
I'll be answering everything. I don't know what you're talking about.
The Sopranos group chat,
Bro, you should not be talking, bro.
you facts. So one thing is like, how many businesses does Tony have? Because I count at least five.
Oh, it's like over 10. Because you got like he's like
The garbage,
yep, he's like the CEO or some shit.
the sports betting,
Yep.
the hotel.
Uh-huh.
He got his hands involved in the music industry somehow.
Yep.
The deli,
Yep. The strip club.
the strip club.
And then there's
There's more too.
other shit, the people that he got work.
The trucking.
Yep.
Bro, so that's like one of the low key, like, and that's not something they highlight, but when you sit there and start thinking, like, yo, my man got over 10 businesses, bro. Like, I need to get on my shit.
Yeah.
Like, people don't get rich just off one lick, bro.
Yeah. Multiple
That's all
revenue.
money laundering, right?
I mean, it's several things.
It's
It's
money laundering and it's as a business that's making bread for real.
yeah, you gotta like show that you're having a revenue.
So even though all that's money laundering, they still never really highlight on the main income, which is selling drugs. That's one thing I noticed. He's selling drugs, right? That's his main source of income.
Yeah, that's one of them. I mean, he has, like you said, 10. I think the best one is the if I had to guess, is Ralphie.
Or does he just do all of these things crooked?
Yeah, everything is like backdoor shit. He's not going to an office or anything like
Because
that.
usually it's like the main source of income is the drugs, and then the rest is just to hide that. I don't think that's the case with him. I
No,
think
because you
his
got
shit's more evenly spread out, where like a couple different things is making me bread.
well, like his main revenue is probably his wise guys that go come pay him, like Ralphie. Um, you got Silvio. Like, I mean, Silvio's more his
Yeah, but
consigliere,
how
but
do they get the bread?
Paulie. I mean, that's them. Go figure it out. Different bit like different gambling spots.
But it's not, but I'm saying
Probably
my thing is
people.
it's not primarily selling drugs.
Nah, probably maybe gambling. It was illegal then. Yeah, I watched it several times, but it's been a little bit minute,
No,
so I
but I
couldn't
noticed
say.
they don't really highlight the drug selling part. Not like for example, The Wire.
Yeah,
Selling drugs is the main thing, and then the strip club and all that shit is under that. The Sopranos, it feels like selling drugs is on the same level as the strip club, as the trucking, like
yeah,
if that
yeah.
makes
I
sense.
got you. I got you.
So full circle, one of the things that they do, oh, we forgot to add this to the business. The poker club, the poker table,
Oh, yeah, yep. The poker games.
the poker games, exactly. Um, and poker and cards has just been a huge part of the NBA for years. If you know, you know. These boys love playing cards and shit. On the way to the games, on planes, on buses, all that. So it turns out Chauncey Billups was part of some huge, poker, illegal poker club where they were using X-ray glasses and X-ray tables to illegally cheat.
I've never heard some shit like that.
Brother, what?
It's crazy.
That sounds like some Kim Possible shit, brother.
Yeah, some 007 stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, people go far to make a buck, bro. It's crazy
yeah,
that
bro.
that's even
So,
available.
so what happens is it's all it's the mob, and they related it. The craziest thing is when they started name dropping these mafia families, talking about
So when they came out with the families, I'm like, oh, okay, they did that. But when they came out with the names, I was like, all right, this could be real then.
fam. Yeah, they dropped names of families. Now they haven't publicly arrested anyone. They only arrested, these
They
NBA
just put it in the
players,
name. Yeah, they just put it
but
as a name.
they referenced them, which was crazy. And just to know the mafia is still very much alive, but just moving in silence for real, is insane.
Hey, I knew it was always there. I didn't know what they were doing, but I'm like, yo, they had to have figured it out.
And after The Sopranos,
Tony
what I'm gonna
figured it
do?
out, so the real shit's got to figure it
After
out.
The Sopranos, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna research the real life mafia.
Oh, yo, come to me. I got
I know, and I'm like, I already know you already went through
yo.
this because you were trying to show me this shit, and you
I'm
did show
gonna
me a
sh-
lot.
I'm gonna show you the docs and I'm gonna show you the movies to watch.
Yes, bro. Because like the more you learn, you realize, oh, all that shit's real, brother.
Yeah, like that fairy tale shit. No, this is
No, like the card game in The Sopranos, you just saw it happening. So what happens is high stakes card game, big ballers come to play, right? The NBA player is just more to attract people. It's like a publicity thing. Yo, I got Billups there. Yo, I got
yo, come through. I got you can meet so and so and play cards with them.
yes, you could play cards with this person, and then
It's the incentive to going. That's what it is.
they finesse you because the NBA player is in on it with
Gotta be, yeah.
the mafia or whoever's doing the crookedness. So they invite these other people who got bread, but maybe they don't got clout to come play, and then they got finesse. But the problem is they started inviting professional players there,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
professional poker players, professional
got
card
you.
players, and they caught on to shit, obviously.
Oh, true.
They're able to tell the difference, and that's how really all this shit, came down to pieces. And one thing that I'm keeping my eye on very much, Damon Jones is one of the people that got caught. And his problem, his wrongdoing was he was giving inside information on certain players, specifically LeBron James.
Oh, interesting.
So him and LeBron always had a close relationship since their days in Cleveland, to Damon being a coach. And he would tell people because he just knew it wasn't that Braun was in it. It was just he just knew from being close with Braun if he was playing or not that day, and he would release that information. At the same time, LeBron is missing this whole first month of the season, and when you see him at the games, he don't look happy at all. Not saying nothing, just keep an eye on it.
Okay. So you think somehow LeBron has something to do with this, not being 41?
His name's in it. I didn't put his name in it. His name's in the story.
So do you think David's taking the bullets for him?
We seen it happen with Otani. That shit got swept under the rug quick, real quick. Buddy was in a multi-million dollar illegal sports betting fraud in the MLB.
So
Hey,
okay.
homie, my boy, I got you. You take this shit, bro. That's all you, fam.
Mm,
Hey, I'm gonna take care of you no matter what. You gotta take this. And the superstar rules in effect. Even if Braun has something to do with it, he not gonna. That's not gonna come out. He not gonna get in trouble for that.
interesting.
But it's crazy, and we know, like I said, all these guys play cards. All these guys gamble. It's part of the NBA culture. If you know, you know. This is more like the off-court shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I'm interested to see how this plays out, especially with obviously Rozier.
Bro, you see, and then you seen the Rozier from that specific game that they were talking about. He was just like turning the ball over on some dumb shit. That
This
was
man
disgusting.
was playing like the Looney Tunes came in that bitch.
But Tyler,
He said,
bro,
tomorrow.
this sacrifices the integrity of the game. These are just the people that got caught.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
me, there's a bunch of players doing this. I would say at least over 20. Ain't no way.
I mean, 400 players. Yeah, probably.
Ain't no way. So like this, like as a fan, I'm choosing to ignore this kind of in a way
You don't want it to ruin it too for yourself.
because now I'm starting to think like, oh, when did this come into effect in the past? Like
Mm.
here, moving on, it should be better and kind of get fixed. But I'm like, oh, so the past 5 years, and then you start to think about shit, and that's when you really start to, have
Man,
issues.
interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Did
I
he
like the
really
way you're
get hurt that time? Shit like that. You know what I
I like
mean?
the way you're looking at it, the suspicious with a suspicious eye. Okay, I like that. Hey, we'll keep an eye on that. We'll bring that back up because I want to pick your brain on that as this story develops. One thing I wanted to talk about, one of the main things I wanted to talk about was Wemby. Wemby starting off the year at a freak alien rate. Remember when we were talking about that story that it was like, oh, a UFO is gonna come in the late October. The UFO is here. His name is Wembanyama. If
He's
you
here.
love hoop and if you don't even like basketball, you watch him, you're gonna be like, he's special, he's different,
If
all
you
the
just
above.
understand physics, you'll appreciate watching him.
The 7'5" guy that's dribbling like a guard, hitting buckets. He's a freaking force on defense. Yo, I hope this is my biggest guy. I hope stays healthy for his career, at least for 10 years.
And I think, I mean, we don't know, but it looks like he could because he's not a heavy guy whatsoever. He's a
No, hell.
skinny build,
Yeah.
and that helps at his height. But
But what do you think of his first couple games that
bro,
you've
like
seen?
you said, he's here. No, like it's not just that he's here, the spacecraft arrived and the little baby came out. No, like he's here, he's here currently, like on path of global domination.
Yeah. I going into the offseason when you thought about and we discussed it a few times, at least off air, like the players, that we could think could be the next guys and the bet, the top 10 list, you kind of have
Yeah,
vaguely every year. He was hovering around the 15 mark, but he is truly, what if we see him elevate and be a top three
top
player this
five,
year?
yeah, for sure.
Top five. I mean, 4 games is way too premature to have any source of a real, you know, okay, this is who this player is.
You know what's
I,
a sign of greatness, bro? That's something every analyst should like keep in mind when trying to look at these great players is like the great ones address what they need to every offseason. So Braun knew he had to work on his jumper. He did. He fixed it. Wemby did everything that he needed to do, that we told him that he needed to do. He gained weight. He started to be more down low. He went to train with the monks. Like he did everything. He trained with Elijah Wan. He trained with the greats. Like when you see a player do that, when you see them improve, that's the problem with Ben Simmons.
oof.
We said, bro, you were supposed to come back with a jumper. You were supposed to fix that in the offseason. It never happened. With the greats, they do. They work on their game continuously. Every offseason, they fix a part of the game that's weak. Every great. And we're seeing him do it in real time. And man, to me, what I've seen, that he's capable of winning a championship now. Like Tim Duncan part two is here.
Interesting. Interesting. Another player I wanted to show some props to, VJ Edgecombe on Philly. Started out with a bang. His first game had 34. And
Highest debut for a rookie of the century.
and he has been playing. I remember watching him and I only really watch uh March Madness. But I
You
remember
only watch pros.
Right. I mean, watch March Madness, like I just said. Um, and he stood out, but I didn't think he stand out like this. He was actually on Duke 2 years ago, and he transferred. And
Right.
I mean, you even saw how good Duke was this year, and he transferred off that team. And yeah, he's been a menace. Very impressive, very impressive. And I'm not a big. If you have a top five pickish, I don't think getting a small guard is always a good idea, um, unless it's a player like this.
When you're this aggressive, when you're this freak athletic, like he reminds me of like a young D Wade,
The shot.
A young
Wow.
Russell Westbrook, like like I felt how you felt in college. Like you see the potential, but we've seen players like Scoot Henderson in college. He was a menace. He was a beast. But that doesn't always translate, especially not for these small guards. But when you're like him, when your energy and your aggressiveness is above the NBA level, oh, this league, they're in for a handful. And the Sixers, low key, have an amazing squad, but they just have to figure out what to do. I think they have a little bit too many pieces right now. McCain, hold on. Rook, you forgot about McCain. Everyone forgot about McCain. He's
Yeah,
loading.
we did. Everybody did.
He's loading. Quentin Grimes is a baller.
Okay.
Embiid still, I think in a healthy
Well,
Embiid,
what?
fam, come on.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Healthy
ahead.
Embiid is still a top two center in the league.
When's the last time you saw him? I saw him missing in the paper this morning.
Maxi
Yeah,
is
100%.
emerging as one of the and bro, I'm already on 5, 6. I'm already on the fifth and sixth player, and I'm not even gonna mention Paul George just out of respect.
Oh, you ain't Paul George ain't in this list, bro.
Just out of respect, but yes, he's still on the roster. Kelly Oubre, balling. Like, bro, they are stacked, but they just gotta.
Okay, none of that shit is cool. But if Embiid ain't an MVP, this shit ain't happening. I'm telling you.
Oh
This
no,
20,
yeah.
20 minutes a game shit.
No, but they should probably get rid of him, honestly.
Oh yeah, they should have done it last year before he got hurt.
Yes.
How do you go to win a gold medal and be like, "Oh, actually, I was hurt this whole time. I'm taking this year off." And you just won the MVP.
And I seen him on in the Olympics. Like he was trying hard. Like he was running, jumping, all that.
Yeah, I mean he started a lot of games. He didn't finish a lot, but yeah,
Yeah.
he was hurt and he's I'm trying to get this gold, which I don't blame him. That's the key to that team. But for as VJ McCain, because yes, I did forget about his injured ass and Maxi. I'm very intrigued to see how VJ and Maxi become a duo.
Yeah.
I want to see
And they gotta put
how they
McCain in
emerge together.
somehow. One of them gotta be like the sixth man of it all. It's not gonna be Maxi, of course.
Of course, of course, of course. Going to the new show on ESPN. You know what it is. TNT on ESPN.
Yo, I was so surprised because I forgot about that. And then I turned on the TV and I'm like,
It's not TNT. It's
it's the
Inside the
same
Internet.
guys, it's the same music, it's the same set. I mean, thank you, appreciate it. But I wanted to see something a little newer.
Wait, but we just talked about that they're gonna change the whole show.
But they haven't. They didn't. You think
They
that's still
kept
gonna
it the,
happen?
they kept it the same.
That's what I'm saying.
But we asked for that. We asked for this for the show.
I wanted it to stay the same in terms of like the content, the chemistry, but I wanted to just aesthetically, I just wanted to see something new. It
It
could have
will
just
be.
been
It will
changed.
be.
Yeah, it will, right?
Event. This is what it's been on TNT. What, one or two nights?
Okay. That's what
And
I was thinking. I just need to see a little set change
so you want to
design.
see more of the set design differently.
Yeah, like I want to be able to
Anything other than
feel,
blue.
just make me feel like it's different, but it's still the same. Because I'll feel like it's the same when the guys start talking their shit. That's what make you feel good. Like, oh, they're still good, but just like let's change the things around it just to feel new. But with all that being said, it's not gonna be the same.
No,
You've
they're
been
gonna.
You can
Yeah.
tell they're very much restricted in what they can say because they used to me, they used to push the envelope on TNT.
After the night game.
Yes, yes, bruh. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
They used to really get in there like, yo, y'all are wilding right now. Like, y'all are wilding right now. And they used to do that quite often. They're not gonna be able to do that no more. And if you work corporate jobs in America, this is like when your company gets bought out and new bosses come in. Yeah, they let you still do your thing. It's not the same though.
They're gonna change it.
It's gonna change.
Yeah.
They're gonna get more restricted. They're gonna have to push more agendas, and we're gonna see conflict with that because those guys are very outspoken. Those guys are very independent. So it's not like they're just gonna bow their head and go. But it's we're gonna see conflict for sure.
Something about I don't know if you've watched NBA TV and their commercials.
Have you seen it?
No.
Thank you, bro.
I can pirate all the games, so I don't want like
You,
all the games
no,
that
I
I
have
stream.
I have the ultimate pirated app. If you ever want it, I know you got your shit, but just know I have it and I got you.
Bet for sure.
Like you pay like a yearly fee, but you
It's like
have
200, $300, and then you got everything.
maybe like 100 a year.
I'm gonna get on
You
that.
pay like 60, two payments of in 60 for 6 months or some shit, but you have everything.
That's
Live
not 100
TV,
a year. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
live TV, movies, shows, every NFL game, you name it.
Hell yeah.
Um, but I've been tuning in with, NBA TV sometimes because like after all the games are done, I just want to see like the highlights and shit, right?
Yeah, of course.
And bro, they have the dopest NBA related commercials. So you're watching a normal TV channel, the commercials is what, Toyota, fucking
Yeah, go
KFC, whatever, right? This is like commercial could be like the 1986 Celtics, just a 1 minute quick one
Wow, that's
minute quick
cool.
remark about that. Next commercial could be uh, 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 the upbringing of Jared McCain, the quick 2 minute. Like they have specific exclusive NBA related commercials
Damn, I didn't, I don't have WNBA, but I'll have to peep that.
on
Yeah,
NBA TV, bro.
that's pretty
You'll
cool.
appreciate it so
I'll have to
much,
check that
bro.
out.
That shit
That's
is that shit is so fire, bro.
last thing I want to talk about when it comes to the NBA. The Heat. You starting out 3-1. Have you been able to catch a little bit?
Not really, but I've been I knew Norman Powell was gonna do his thing, but he's doing it. He's doing it.
Hame, he's doing it. Ware's doing it. I would argue to say that Bam is not even playing the best on the team right now.
I miss back.
Jaime had 17 against New York. He went down the stretch. He played in
We
crunch
beat
time.
New York.
Yeah. We lost our first game to the Magic by 2.
Hero not even playing.
No, he's wearing a crazy outfit. Hey, this team feels a little different. I'm not gonna say it's that mojo that we had last year, that funk, that smell of
Yeah.
that toxic relationship, that ain't here. Like
But
Wiggins
why
is
for
like a,
some reason this shit feels like fun? Like this feels different. Like usually Miami Heat feels so
you know why?
stern and so like strict. This feels like, oh,
You
let's
know
loosen
why?
it
The
up a
team
little
is
bit.
crazy young. The average age is like 24, 25.
There we
You
go.
still got Bam like holding the ship. You still got Spo leading the charge. If you want to play, like you need to earn it. And
It's young vibes. It's fun. It's fast paced.
yeah, and also a big sneaky pickup, Fontecchio. We pretty much got Norman Powell and
Who?
Fontecchio, 3-point shooter.
Fontecchio
Yeah, he played for Detroit, if I'm not mistaken.
was his like
I didn't know much about him either
what's
until
his like ethnicity?
shoot, probably like Italian or
Oh wow, okay.
some shit like that.
That's crazy. Okay.
He is like he's like a deadlier 3-point shooter and bigger than Duncan.
Bro, I'm so happy. I mean, we're 5 years late, but I was so thrilled to see Duncan Robinson on a different NBA roster. I
Hey,
was,
you got to give it to him. Hey, those 2 3 years, he was one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. He really was. And then the playoffs came, and then he wasn't.
and then he was the biggest liability in the NBA.
No, not the biggest. What are we talking about? Come on. Some of these other guys making the money, what they're doing.
On defense, one of the biggest.
Later in his career, he kind of figured out certain angles and stuff. But yeah, he wasn't much of a defender. I mean, a lot of these guys are. Trae Young's one of the worst ones. I mean, Trae Young's one of the worst rated defensive players last like 5 years. So, and he's still making what 60? I don't
Yeah.
know. But yeah, I'm just liking the. I mean, like I said, 4 games in, I'm liking how the Heat are looking. There's something that was missing from last year. The hungriness, more youth for Jovic. Jovic is back, 17 again also. So I'm they did extend him couple months ago now.
Okay.
So I'm really interested to see some of these players go into the next level. And Pal's been a godsend. 25 the last
25 a
game,
night.
and a playmaker, moving the ball. I never saw him as like a Heat player. You know what I mean? Like a
Never.
player that grit and grind and kind of that stigma. So it's cool to see him in a Heat uniform. That's cool. A lot of players, it's like fucking 2K. It's like random in another uniform. That's just how it is. I think our generation just looks at it like that. You got anything to add to NBA?
Nah, man, this season gonna be lit. Waiting for, the king to come back.
You gonna go to any games this year?
Yeah, for sure. Shit, we might have
Yeah,
to I might
I'm
have
gonna
to
try.
pull up and watch LaMelo with y'all too. No cap.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm down for that. Last thing I want to get into.
For real, for
You
real.
already did your Soprano
I already
recap,
did it. Yes, sir.
so I just finished The Wire. It's 5 seasons done.
I feel like giving you like a certificate or like a diploma.
I don't know how. Maybe I'll get like a couple headbands or some shit. For Marlo. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It was and I do want to have when you're done with Sopranos, I do want to have like a character breakdown for both of us, like our favorite characters or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe we'll do like that as like his own pod or some shit
Yeah,
because
would love that.
I want to do that.
The full breakdown.
Yeah, like a full breakdown. But season 5 started out dog shit to me. I'm like,
Facts.
ain't no way this show is gonna end a season with this.
With some dumbass newspaper shit.
And I'm like, man, and then with McNulty making his own murders, like I'm like,
I
yo,
didn't like that.
this isn't making sense. He went back to the bottle, so it was
I didn't
sloppy.
like that, Big Naughty.
Season 4, he was such a family man. Like he
So
changed his whole
healthy.
life around. He was happy.
I was
And
happy for him, even though I was sad because I didn't see him on screen. I was happy for him.
I'm like, yo, he did it. He did what he sought out to do. He found out that the job took over his life, and it was bad for him.
It was bad for him.
And there's no real payoff. Like there's no certificate that's going to be handed to him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So the way the season developed, though, about season or episode 3 or 4, it really puts the claws in you and brings you in when it comes to Lester joining, when it comes to a couple of the other cops coming in with him. Bunk was not for it.
And you
And then
saw they
also
kind of had to out of necessity because there was all those pay cuts relating to the mayor and shit.
everybody needed it. They needed the bread.
Right, right.
And not only that, you had the Marlowe Prop Joe stuff starting to stir. You
That
had
shit was
Omar
heavy.
starting to stir. Then you had the mayor shit starting to get real icky with Clay Davis, with those indictments. So and then the media part. So there was so many storylines to absorb at the same time, and they all in a certain way connected with each other.
They all kind of reached a boiling point too.
The biggest thing to me, I mean, other than the ending and stuff, Omar getting killed by the.
Omar's death. Omar's death. Hey, that's peak cinema, bruh. You want to see peak cinema. You want to get caught off guard. Bro, I think this show did the best job ever of depicting murder. Murder is random. Murder is quick, it's sudden, and if you don't if you're not ready for it, it's gonna happen in front of you before you know it, it's all over. Like this slow motion build up, that's all movie shit, fam.
I agree, but I wanted a Marlo Omar standoff so bad.
Fam,
I
that
know.
was
I knew I wasn't gonna get it because I wanted it too bad, but I didn't know it would go. He was gonna go
and
out like
and
that.
and of course as a part of me like you, I was mad. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? But then after you're like, genius. Let me tell you something. Earlier seasons, Omar's walking down the street. You see kids imitating him, wanting to be him.
Yeah,
One of those kids was the guy that shot him.
I never peeped that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like, and I remember telling you, I was like, yo, pay attention to those kids on the phone, like on an earlier
Well,
call.
he was out there around throughout of it.
Yeah, he's just a little badass kid. But so pretty much what happened was they always idolized Marlo. He was always the big bad villain, name rang bells. When he seen him in that vulnerable state, it kind of brought him down. It kind of was like a disappointment. It was a letdown for him.
Never meet your idols type of
Never.
thing.
Yes, bro. So that's what gave him like the trigger to go and do that. And bro, crazy.
That was tough, man.
That was even crazier than the other homie's death, my son.
Your son, Prop Joe,
Nah, Prop Joe, nah, I'm talking about your idol.
my idol. He's on Stringer. Hey, I was thinking about that.
Avon Stringer, bro.
Hey, that was so funny when we were talking. We were like, "This show makes you want to be a drug dealer," and then I look at you and I'm like, "I could be Stringer Bell."
Yeah, bro. Either makes you want to be a drug dealer or a detective.
Man, that's funny. Yeah, so Omar's death was tough. Like I just wanted it so much more. I knew it was gonna happen,
That was
but
so
where?
shocking,
Hey,
bro.
do you know where he went? Where is that he went?
What do you mean?
Like, was there ever a reference of where he would be going to like, because he took a bunch of money and then he went and lived with his boyfriend somewhere. Was it
Somewhere outside this, so that should look like somewhere in the country or some shit.
right? That's what I thought. Like he went to like a different country, but I was kind of like trying
Different
to
state,
debate.
probably countryside somewhere. Could be different. It could be like the
I thought he went
boyfriend's.
to like yeah, like Puerto Rico or
Yeah,
some shit.
yeah, yeah. Probably the boyfriend's where he's from because he's like Spanish and shit.
Yeah. So that was tough. Another Prop Joe pretty much bowing out to Marlo was something.
Yeah, they kind of
It
started
was
glazing Marlo a little too much. I'm like, I don't know if he would have this kind of dominance, but Prop Joe is like that was fucked up because he pretty much put Marlo on, showed him the whole game,
yeah.
and just for him to turn around and use it on him, and nah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that
And,
was that
and
was
Marlo ended up taking a deal with the feds.
yeah, so not yes, but really the deal was like your homeboys are gone forever and you get to leave with your money.
Yeah. So
So it
like
was like, but
Snoop,
you have to
Snoop
go,
and
you have
Snoop
to
and
go
homie,
away. You have to and Chris. I
Snoop
mean,
and Chris take the fall.
no, Snoop dies. Mike kills her.
Oh, hey,
But
you want to talk about impactful deaths? That one to me was
I
was
didn't get
deep.
I didn't care for her character.
It's not even about her. That was scene was all about Michael.
Oh yeah.
So that scene, that was the transformation of Michael becoming Omar, which is actually they're good people, genuinely. They just had to become savages to adapt to the environment.
That's how I took that season ending, and it was like because he's becoming like a killer, and it was
Yes.
either kill or be killed, pretty
And
much.
he was taught by the best.
Yeah,
What did they say? Two in the chest, one in the head?
yeah. The that episode when it started, I don't remember which one it was, but when Chris and Snoop were running after him, and it was like BB guns or some shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, they fully took his wing. But one thing I'll ask you, maybe you can answer this. When they were in the holding cell, and they were like, "Ain't no way Mike did it. Ain't no way Mike did it," and then they were just like, "Gotta kill him anyways." Is that I'm reading that right? Because that's when they put the hit on him.
Yeah, because they were so trigger happy that even if they suspected you, even if there was an ounce of suspicion, you were dead.
Yeah. Hey,
So just the
Chris.
fact that they even had the conversation was telling.
Chris was a the walking devil, bro.
All-time great character. Like,
He
bro,
no, he was incredible,
like you dead ass
incredible.
got scared every time you saw him on screen. You started grabbing your couch like, oh fuck, like who's about to die right now?
He was incredible. I don't know his real name, but he was incredible. So Mike's character, fascinating how he had to give up everything, and I didn't want to believe you, but you told me without telling me with Duke how he turns into a drug addict, and I really was hoping that he wouldn't.
Dookie, bro, that shit broke my heart.
I couldn't believe it, man, because
That shit really broke my heart, bro. Like, and
that last
it was there the whole time, but you just the good person in you was like, I don't
nah,
want to,
I
yeah.
don't. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
How
Like
he
he
went to go ask the teacher for bread. Oh man.
and it took me a while when I'm watching him. Like, wait, I know he's living in a certain place, but he ain't using. Like, I know he ain't using. And then I'm looking at him and I'm like, holy shit. Like that's not just what I think it is.
And bro,
And then the last scene when
I had the same thought, and it's like the goodness in us wants to be naive, like, oh, he's just living with them out of necessity. Nah, fam. Every homeless you see, 98% is users, bro.
that was a tough, that was a tip. But like I said, when Mike had to let go of his little bro bug, that was
Oh
tough.
man, bro.
That was tough. And I was hoping that he would show some sort of emotion or something. But that was tough, man. Um, I don't know what I wrote there, but I'm gonna rate the seasons real quick to you. Season three was the best season. That was peak Avon, peak Stringer.
You're
Two
a
years.
Stringer Barksdale Empire guy.
No, that story was super dope, and not only that, but with McNulty at all time high shooting, he's shooting 40 a night. Uh,
They caught him. Him
they
and
caught him.
Lester, they
This
had
that
Stringer.
story, there was a finale to it.
They had Stringer.
That was
If Stringer didn't die, he was going to jail.
yes. They had oh, and that was a dope reference. How I don't remember who it was, but someone referred to. Oh, I think it was Lester. Lester. Oh, it was when Clay was talking to Lester, and he's like, "Yeah, we had a guy that we get from the streets, and then we just bleed him for money to think that they're invested into our stuff." You're like, "Oh, what was his name?" And it was like, "Oh, it was Bell. Last name was Bell," and it was Stringer when
Oh
he was
yeah,
getting
yeah.
raped. I was like, "Damn, what a good callback."
And there's so many little details like that.
Yeah, and especially I did ask you when I was watching season two if you'll ever see a couple like cameos, and you saw them. I saw the guy you said that was my twin. He got kicked out of a rally with Littlefinger.
Yes, sir.
So that was cool.
Yes, sir.
And you see when they're opening a new docks like a walkway or some shit, and you see the guy that eventually took over, the bald black guy. He was there. Um,
Hmm.
so that was also my second favorite season is season four with the Jits. They
Okay.
were the main focus.
Yeah.
And that was a season that I probably watched 4 or 5 in a row, and it was just so much. I had to take a break after that
Okay.
because there was no real other than the guy that went with Bunny, the kid that went with Bunny. It was like a successful,
Yeah.
a positive ending because one goes to the home, and you could tell from season 5 that he just hearted and has to fight for everything.
People say that he becomes Prop Joe because if you remember, he was always hustling on the street, selling candy, selling
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes. Yes.
And
That's good. I
you
like
could
that.
tell Prop Joe was a soft guy, not in a bad way. He was just a nice guy
Yeah.
that became what he had, but he wasn't really savage like that.
Yeah, going back to Omar real quick, when they killed Butch, I was like, damn, because Butch was a dope character. Blind buddy.
Oh,
The reason why
yes.
Omar came back,
Yes,
Chris
yes.
Chris killed him
They
because he,
tortured and killed him.
yeah, yeah, that was tough. That was tough. Third favorite season is the fifth season. I really enjoyed it. The back half of the season was, I mean, there was a climax to all of the stories.
I love how they highlighted how there can be corruption in media. How if
Yeah,
you
me
get
too.
a how if you get an overzealous reporter, he might fabricate some shit to make his story.
And that's another thing that probably happens all the time,
That
dude.
and exactly, and that really opens your eyes. Like, oh shit, that can very much happen. They get success based on the crazier the story. So yeah,
He was kind of like one of the main guys in the media part, but I thought Gus was a great character. The
manager.
manager, yeah, with the
Yeah, he was
glasses,
really
all
good.
guy.
He was
Thought he
really
was
good.
a great like actor in the
Like he
his.
was just as good as the season two guy, the head of the Docks guy. Like those two were
Yes,
super alpha, super strong
yes.
characters.
And then my fourth favorite is number one because that sets everything off. You know, and then two was unfortunate the last one, but hey, great show. Like I said, we're gonna talk. I would need to do like a deep dive because I want to talk about characters with you, and I'm interested to to
We might
to
have to do the full production on that one. Get into our show review bag and shit.
why not? Fuck it,
Make it a full doc, bro.
fuck it. But yeah, it was a great series. I don't know if I would have put it over Game of Thrones and Sopranos, but I watched Sopranos like I said like 3 times, so I have a different perspective on it than after I watched something once. You know what I mean?
But it's up there,
Hell yeah, they're in the same ballpark. That's for sure.
like
It
top
was a
five.
it was a great like
And the
better
craziest
than
thing, Tyler,
Succession to
is like
me.
you'll never see it again. Like they're
It'll
not
be tough
allowed
because there's you see what happens to a lot of them.
they're not allowed to make a show like that no more. It's too real. You can't even make that show anymore.
One thing that I my wife knows this about me, but the intro, I fucking hated the intro song.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really a fan either. But I thought it was dope how they did switch it up every
Yeah,
time.
that was dope. I noticed that the second season. I was like, wow, this is really cool. Like that doesn't
But I
happen.
was never sitting there like, no, I was like,
Skip,
skip.
skip, skip, skip. Yo, that intro and the Sopranos intro, I fucking hate. I hate
The
that.
Soprano shit is so stale. I'm so mad they haven't switched it.
They don't switch it. It's the same shit the whole time. I hated that intro, bro. The visuals of, I mean, I get it, it's Jersey, but I hated the song.
Yeah.
I hated this. The Game of Thrones was is okay.
Oh my God, the Game of Thrones one is legendary.
It's okay. I mean, it's
Oh
way too
my
long.
God. And that
It's
one
way
was
too long.
ever evolving. They would expand the map depending on
Yeah,
what the
yeah, that's
story
yes.
was.
That's yes, you're right.
And
But
they gave you a visualization of where, oh my God.
yeah, but the Sopranos and Wire One, I'm like, man, I don't understand the show's so good, but they miss so bad on the intro.
I feel like The Wire hit is just an acquired taste, but Sopranos completely folded on the intro.
Also, the way they ended the last episode with McNulty pulling up to like a bridge and looking over at the city, and they were showing flashbacks of different areas and like the first um the first stories with like in the courtyard, and it
It's
was
like, bro, you came such a long way, bro.
it sucks that it's done though, man. I'm so mad that I can't like go back and keep
The,
watching that.
to me, the craziest thing, Tyler, like if you look up Baltimore right now, it looks just like The Wire did. There hasn't been renovation. They never fixed it. You know how The Wire depicted a broken city? It never got fixed. And
It's
The
tough.
Wire is so good because The Wire feels like you're just thrown into it. It's not like you saw the beginning and end. No, you just were thrown into it for these years and you got taken away. So it's like a thing that feels like it was alive before you started and after you're done.
So I love that you said that because that was one thing that I loved about the last episode. Marlo has all his bread. He goes to the corner and he's like, "You know who I am?" And the guy tries to stab him. He's like, "I don't give a fuck who you are." Tries to stab him, shoot him. And then he kind of there was like a realization that like it don't matter what everything you just did. Like this game is gonna go on without you.
Exactly.
And then they showed the other parts and life is just gonna keep going in this cycle. It
The
don't matter that
Wire's still going to this day, bro.
we don't, yeah, exactly. We saw Avon, we saw Marlo's reign, and then after that, there's gonna be another one. After that, there's gonna be another one, and the same projects, same homicide with my girl Kima and Bunk. Like that's gonna keep going.
It's
The hamster
crazy,
wheel's gonna
bro.
keep going.
Yes, bro. The
And
mayor, all that.
yeah, Littlefinger ended up being another version of Littlefinger.
Which was insane.
How did that happen? Maybe that's why he got the Game of Thrones job.
Of course, they were like, "Yo, I need you to do the same exact thing, but for us."
Well, as a mayor.
And for him to be part of two of the top three greatest shows of all time is a
Hey, kudos
flex.
to him.
Is a
Yo,
big flex.
even McNulty's girl at the end, she's in the office, and I was surprised to see her. I knew her from the office.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Shorty was low key.
stop. Come on. This is a family show.
My fault.
All right, well, let's wrap it up, and I'll holla at you, my boy. Wait
Of
till
course, man.
next week or week after that. We'll see. Holla at you, my man.
For sure.
It's in hoop season.